zápasu letní Welcome Games referees. Zápas dnes bude řídit Johan Holet a Martin Černý. The game will be conducted by Johan Holet and Martin Černý.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Tip Sport Arena in Pardubice in the Czech Republic. We begin the quarterfinals. 4 games running back to back for you here on our webcast. First up, the United States will take on Greece. United States finishing first in Group A2. Greece, the 4th place finisher in A1. Of course, the winner advancing to tomorrow's semifinals. Semis are tomorrow. The bronze and gold medal games will be played on Saturday. So we're getting down to it now. After a lot of preliminary games, this tournament started a week ago, last Thursday, June the 1st. And a week has gone by quickly. Women have today off. They finished their round robin yesterday. They will go into their semis and quarters tomorrow. Again, a reminder, it'll be Canada versus United States, Slovakia versus the Czech Republic. Those are the 2 women's semifinals to be played tomorrow. Right now it's United States versus Greece. Then at 4 o'clock this afternoon, Slovakia will take on Portugal. 7 o'clock tonight, Czech Republic will host India. Expect a big crowd on hand here at Tip Sport for that quarterfinal game, and then we'll finish off this evening with Canada playing Switzerland. Semifinals tomorrow, medal games on Saturday. United States to your right, the dark blue jerseys. Red and white trim to your left. Greece, the white jerseys and the blue trim. There's Team Greece. Captains shake hands, exchange gifts. Jonathan Rethage, starting goaltender for the United States, getting warmed up. The United States coming into this quarterfinal game in their 4 round-robin games, 3 wins and an overtime win. That overtime win was the disputed one against the Czech Republic that had all those disputed goals that led the ISBHF to institute the use of instant replay. In goal for Greece, number 30, Yanis Varetis. Now we're ready. Ball is dropped and we're underway in our first quarterfinal game. Dumped in by Greece right to Rethage. He's got to cover it up right from the opening faceoff. Just 5 seconds in, we'll get a faceoff in the USA end of the floor. Down in the corner, Matt Caron for the United States. They turn over right at the blue line. Shot back in again. Rathage this time will leave it for Caron. Greece up very deep on the forecheck. Usually you see teams back off a little bit more than that, but they were up pressing the Americans. Through the boards. Carboneris, he lost it. States will bring it back in. Shot into Ionis. Ball spun away from him. Adamo for Greece. The U.S. will back up. Now they'll move in. Greece completing their line change. Ball goes out of play into the players' bench. They're going to bring the face-off right at center. Michael Pardubice, Team Greece. Hauser will dump it in. Back goes Hinios. Out in front, the Americans have it. Backhand. Tried to clear it in front. It was picked off, but we're going to get a high sticking penalty. High sticking penalty to Greece. 1:22 into the game. Michael Hinios will go for Greece. At the blue line, kept in by the U.S. Hildreth. Schlegel back to Hildreth. That one off the Greek player out at the blue line and out of play, and that stung. It's going to take him a second to get back to his feet. That was Michael Pardubice, who we showed just a moment ago. It's okay. He'll come in and take the face-off against Johnny Ruiz. Ruiz won it. Hildreth able to hold it in for the U.S. Again, once you get it over the blue line, you can bring it all the way back to center. Ruiz down low. States moving around here on the power play. Back to Ruiz. Hildreth. Ruiz, one-timer. That got through. Went off Redis into the corner. Schlegel has it on the far side. Denny Schlegel. Hildreth couldn't one-time it. Ruiz will shoot it right on. Goal save made by Veredis. No rebound given up. Minute 18 left to go in the power play for the United States. And we'll see the shot coming in from Ruiz. That's the first one. And there's the second one. Both stopped by Veredis. Hildreth, he'll center it. Can't shoot it. Ruiz, bit of space. Pass across just beyond the reach of Schlegel. Denny Schlegel. Top of the circle. Into the slot looking for Hauser. That's cleared away by Greece. Under a minute to go now in the power play. Hildreth for the United States. Hildreth thought he saw an opening, then moves it over to the side. They can't get it in over the blue line. Now they do. But it's cleared out by Greece. Big hit down by the boards. Not supposed to be checking, but it can get very physical. They haven't got it in yet into the attacking zone. Now they do. Now the U.S. will set up. Ruiz. Shot. Save again by Veredis. 3 shots from Ruiz here on this power play. All 3 stopped by the Greek goaltender. Quickly up ahead. Wilson. He'll drop it back. They're still on the power play. 10 seconds to go in the man advantage. Whistle goes. Issue over here at the USA bench. The referee came racing over. The USA is going to get a penalty. Going over to serve it is Nick Carter. And we will have to wait for the announcement to find out what the penalty was for.
Čas 3:14. Dvouminutovým trestem pro hráčskou lavici potrestán tým Spojených států amerických.
Penalty to Greece is over. They are on the power play.
Hráč číslo 91, Josh Bertrand. Time 3:14. Team USA 2 minutes means penalty for too many players. The penalty
It is too many players on the floor. Was the call against the U.S. That goes in behind the goal, so Greece on the power play. Kuzmarski back at the point. Ahola. Kuzmarski, his shot goes over to the far corner. Vigenis back to Adamo. Adamo back at the point. Vigenis fakes the shot. Adamo into the slot, fanning on it was Kuzmarski. Greeks stay on it. 55 seconds to go in the man advantage. Ahola. Adamo. Shot wide of the goal by Vigenis. Kept in by Ahola. Adamo. Kuzmarski with the shot. Rithage has it. They scores. He doesn't cover it up. Coming in from the point to pick up the loose ball was number 88, Joshua Pardubice. Until you do enough games with 24 teams, sometimes you get numbers mixed up. I had 88 as Ahola. Ahola plays on a different team. Right number, wrong team. 88 for Greece is Pardubice. One to nothing in a power play for Greece. They lead it.
Čas 4:38. Gól Řecka střel hráč číslo 88 Joshua Pardubice. Přihrávali hráči.
Greece have it again. Over on the far side, back to get it. Matt Karan for the U.S. Carter. So the too many men on the floor penalty to the U.S. proves costly as they give up that power play goal. Just over 5 minutes gone here in the first period. Flip down the floor, it'll go down to Veredas. He will cover it up right there with Bill Sullivan in the neighborhood. There's Bill Sullivan heading off as both teams will complete line changes. Wholesale line changes, both teams. Greece trying to get in a last minute change. They're going to send Steve Alvo back to the bench. Michael Pardubice has to come back out. Ball goes up in the air inside the blue line. Now it's batted out to center. That'll be a hand pass. Face-off will come back down in Greece's end of the floor. Knocked down, out at center, out of the air, but it wasn't a high stick. Touch first by the Greeks, so it's not a hand pass, as it was gloved ahead by the U.S. 5-on-5 are playing right now, even strength. Hildreth got it over to Black. Black forced back into his own end. Chipped in by Wilson. Back to get it first for Greece is Safarius. Nicholas Safarius forced back. Go all the way back behind his goal. Give it to his defense partner. It's Adamo. Adamo will get it. Clear it in. Doesn't get it deep. U.S. get it out. Picked up back in his own end by Galakis. Galakis off the boards. Up ahead. Brought in by Greece. Over the top of the goal. That goes out of play. Debate as to whether or not it was touched. That was the goal scorer, Pardubice. It was touched by a USA player. It's Mario Aguirres there for Greece. That'll get past Galakis at the blue line. He'll go back off the boards. Good pass up ahead. Brought in Pardubice. That's the goal scorer. Tried to flip it off the boards. Runs into Ruiz. Play continues on as he knocked down Ruiz. Ruiz has lost his stick. American player without a stick. Ruiz hustles to the bench. Grabs a new one. Gets back into the play. Greece back at the blue line. Galakis shot. Got through. Rithage made the save as he found the ball through traffic. Taken by Schlegel. Into the middle. Zimic. Off the boards. Brought in by Josh Merchant. Taken away by Greece. Just past the halfway point now of the first period. Goal by Michael Pardubice has Greece ahead of the United States 1-0. This first versus fourth. Right now, fourth is leading. We'll come back down into the Greek end. You see that shot from Galakis. Rithage sees it, gets the blocker on it. Oh, great shot there. Great shot by Galakis, great shot by our cameraman. Comes loose out in front. Greece on at first, can't get it out, kept in. Carter's shot went off the boards. Held in over on the far side by Karan. Down into the corner. Warella. Warella right in front, swept away by Veredis. Senecal is down there and he scores! He heads to the U.S. bench and they celebrate the tying goal. Senecal working off the boards, gets a shot, beats Veredis short side, just really wasn't ready for that. Again, Senecal from the face-off dot, and Veredis reacted a little strangely to that. Really didn't react much at all. Surprised by the shot. So we are tied at 1. In front they come again, the U.S. bounces in front. Veredis tried to cover it up. It's knocked loose. The U.S. have it. Hildreth's shot. That goes up over the top of the goal. Out of play. See Veredis trying to cover it up. Didn't get his hand, his glove on the ball. Tied at 1, 8:35 gone, first period. Quarterfinal, United States versus Greece. Played back in by the U.S. Sullivan into the corner. They'll come back at the point. Hildreth down low. Shot up and out of play. Matt Kiesel on the floor for the United States. Took that shot. Arkalis, Greece, Doherty, United States. Alvo to face off against Sullivan to the left of Vredis. Ball into the corner, Galakis. Out in front, Alvo. Off a stick, kept in by the U.S. alone in front. Sullivan threw it out in front and rattles off Vredis and comes into the slot and taken away by Greece. Alvo dumps it in. Kuzmarski out in front for Alvo. Ball goes behind the goal. U.S. move it up along the boards. Kept in by Greece. Ball goes high in the air, out of play down in the corner. Steve Alvo. Face-off will remain right there in the USA end. In behind the goal, Greece. Robert Barbas trying to get it out in front. He does, but it goes by everybody out to the far side. On it first was Wilson. Got it out for the U.S. Wilson. Greece move it out. Gave it away at the blue line. Gregory. It's kept in at center. Now flipped in by Barbas. Greece will change. That'll be from their own side of the red line, so it'll be a flooring call against Greece. We'll come back down to our left. All put high into the USA end, knocked down by Carter. Kept in by Greece in front, backhand, that just goes wide. Chance for Michael Barbas to get his second of the game. He was alone in front of Verthage and just missed. Greece can't get it out, it comes down in front. Hinios will turn, Hauser's watching him. Hinios to the far side, he'll reverse it back to Galakis. Spiro Galakis down the floor. We'll come back down to our left again in Greece's end of the floor. 10:42 gone first period. First of 4 quarterfinals will bring you today. There's Barbas just missing on the backhand. Opportunity there for Greece to get their lead back. They led it 1-0 on a goal by Michael Barbas. Adamo turning in the corner, up to Barbas. Can't get to it. USA will backhand it in. Safarius. Out at center, knocked down by Hildreth. Hildreth has it knocked off his stick. Tried to get it to Hauser, that didn't work. Adamo, Safaris, Adamo. Adamo, rather. Safaris. Played into the U.S. end. Three and a half to go. First period, 1-1 tie. U.S. a little bit sloppy. They turn it over. Caravaneris, outshot just goes wide. From Philippe Petronis. DeFazio for the U.S. off the boards. Doesn't get it out. Greece maintained possession. Out at center, the States come away. Senecal, drop pass. Warella breaking in. Backhand comes to the front of the goal. The net's come dislodged. And we'll get a whistle. Warella getting around the outside of the defense. Backhand, save made by Veretis. The ball was loose in the crease, but the net was moved off the line. The reason for the whistle. Shot scores! Christopher Liebers from the blue line gives the United States a 2-1 lead. Face-off won cleanly back to the point. Liebers with a low, hard shot beats Veretis. Hauser just taps it back to Liebers. And before the camera can move, it's in the back of the goal. Back to Liebers. .254 left to go first period. The United States have taken the lead. They trailed it 1-0 earlier. The U.S. player ends up almost lying on top of the goal. And we're going to discuss where the face-off should be. It was Jim Petito. You can say he is responsible for causing the net to move. That's why they're going to bring the face-off outside. Now the officials are going to get together, talk about it a little bit. They're going to change their mind, bring it back to the left of Veretis. The officials get together. And bring the face-off deep in Greek territory. Hauser won the face-off, but stolen away by Greece. Pass up ahead. Kuzmarski in front for Alvo, knocked off his stick. Sullivan for the U.S. Sullivan in over the blue line.
Offside.
Petito claiming he was knocked down, but he was the player in over the blue line. He has a few words for the Greek player, who he's blaming for knocking him down, pushing him across the blue line a little bit early. Warella gets out in front, jams it to the front of the goal. Boy, he got dumped after Veretis made the save. Safaris really sent Warella over after this shot comes in. There it is, and okay, not as bad as I thought. Warella was already down on his knees when he was pushed over. Looked a little worse in real time. Adamo. To Robert Pardubice. Ball comes out. U.S. will go back to get it. Carter up ahead. Off the boards. They get it to Merchant. Merchant will get it down into the corner. He and Adamo go in there. Pardubice plays it back behind the goal to Adamo. In over the blue line, Steve Gregory up top. Hildreth with a shot over the top of the goal. Gregory's got it behind the goal, knocked off his stick. He'll chase it down along the boards. Steve Gregory along the wall, trying to chip it in front to get out. Knocked away by Greece, but kept in by the U.S. Hard to the boards. Michael Pardubice gets it to Adamo. Under a minute to go now in the first period. 2-1 lead for the United States. They tried to get it over to Vigenis. States will bring it in. Long shot in, ends up right in front of Veretis, who clears it to the boards. Tichernos stops up along the half wall, back at the point. Pardubice kept in, flipped down into the corner. Harry Garrison, they're looking for it for Greece. USA will get it to this side. Hildreth swings it around to the far side. Hauser's there. Hauser working against Adamo, and the ball came out. Now the U.S. will bring it in. Hauser towards the goal. Time runs out. Greece got off to a good start. Led it 1-0. The goal by Michael Pardubice. But then Senecal and Liebers respond for the United States. They lead this quarterfinal game 2-1 after 15 minutes of play. We'll be back with the second period in just a few moments. Make sure you join us then. You're watching the 2017 ISBHF World Ball Hockey Championships. We are in Pardubice in the Czech Republic. Back in Pardubice, the United States leads Greece by a score of 2-1 after 15 minutes of play here in the first of 4 quarterfinals we will bring you today. Greece led 1-0 early on a goal by Michael Pardubice. United States responded. Goals by Jordan Senecal and Christopher Liebers for the U.S. Shots on goal in the first period. United States out shooting Greece 12-6. Each team picked up 1 penalty in that period. All right, 30 minutes left to go. Then 3 more games. Slovakia versus Portugal, Czech Republic versus India, and Canada versus Switzerland. Games at 4 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 9:30 local time here in the Czech Republic. Little delay, they had to get the gate closed down in the corner. The referee is taking care of that, and we are underway in the second period. Galakis across to Hinios, and come back to Galakis. Played off to the boards by Pardubice, Michael Pardubice. Tried to get it to Josh Pardubice. United States play it down the floor. Galakis back to pick it up for Greece. Reverse it off the boards for Michael Pardubice. Knocked off his stick. The U.S. come up with it. Schlegel. Watched by Galakis. Gives it to Hauser. Hauser back out at center. In towards goal. Knocked down by the Greeks, and away they'll go. Galakis clears it in. He'll go to the bench. Pardubice out in front. Vagenis missed with a great opportunity as he was all alone in front of the U.S. goalkeeper. Chris Vagenis. Great chance to tie it there. Face-off won by the U.S. They'll flip it down the floor. Getting there first was Jordan Senecal. Beat the Greek defender to the ball. Now it's in behind the goal. Senecal is lying down on top of the ball. Going to bring the face-off outside. You see Senecal losing his balance in behind the Greek goal. Face off outside. Kept in by the U.S. Pardubice trying to get to it for Greece. Steve Alvo will go over and pick it up. Alvo turning along the boards, knocked off his stick. He'll play it back to Adamo. Tip off the boards. Alvo. Pitsakoulis to the far side. Shot by Kuzmarski. Went off the end boards. Kuzmarski behind the goal. Out in front. Adamo trying to get a stick on it. Got his stick there. Shot went wide. Back at the blue line. Held in by Greece. Alvo down in the corner. Steve Alvo. To the side of the goal. A couple of whacks at it. Rithage keeps it out. Alvo's got it again. Back at the point. Pitsakoulis. His shot off Rithage. Up and out of play. Great pressure there by Greece. to the boards. Greece has it again with a shot. That's wide of the target. States get it out. The ball goes up in the air, knocked down. Trying to follow up on it is Petito. Out in front, blocked away by Veredis. Greek player tripped up at the blue line. There'll be a penalty to the United States. That was Peter Carboneris. You can see Petito playing it into Veredis, and as Carboneris picks it up, he gets hauled down, and Bill Sullivan has gone to the penalty box for the United States. Pitsakoulis to take the face-off for Greece. They are on the power play. He wins it down in the corner, gets it back to Pardubice. Pardubice down the corner, back to Pardubice. Doesn't shoot it. Carboneris, shot blocked. Cleared down the floor by the United States. Michael Pardubice. Galakis tried to shoot it in. Easily taken by the U.S. Cleared down the floor. Minute 20 to go in the Greek power play. Galakis. Again, his pass intercepted, sent back down the floor. Pardubice. Kuzmarski. Along the boards again, the U.S. easily to clear it. Ruiz got it up ahead. Steve Gregory. Not much of a power play so far for the Greeks. They trail it 2-1. They'll mishandle it in their own end. That'll kill some more time. Gregory doing great work. Steve Gregory comes up with the ball. Short-handed. 30 seconds to go in the power play. Great shift for Steve Gregory. He's still in there looking for it. Pitsakoulis. Gregory's all over him. Lifted the stick. Ball comes loose. Vagenis able to keep it in for Greece. Pitsakoulis with it. Back to Vagenis. Pitsakoulis. Now they'll set up. Shot on goal. Verthage makes the save. Diving out for it. He's got it. Just 4 seconds to go in the penalty to Sullivan of the United States. Pitsakoulis looked to the middle, tried to look off the goalkeeper, shot it short side, got away a pretty good shot. Good save by Jonathan Verthage. .439 gone second period. Safaris with his shot. It's a goal crease violation against Greece. That'll bring the face-off outside the blue line. Penalties now over. Both teams even are at 5 aside. Both teams at full strength. That's where I was going with that. Senecal to the blue line and over. Senecal getting in front, got a good shot away. Veredis made the save. Good burst of speed by Jordan Senecal of the United States. It's the center, sees a little bit of an opening and heads for it in between the two defense. Good shot, and he goes sprawling. Save made by Jonas Veredis. U.S. hold it in. Warrella fanned on his shot as he looked towards goal. Kept in by the United States. In behind the goal. Senecal bumped off the ball by Kakavelos. U.S. get it out in front, bouncing around and put over the top of the goal. Great move by Ruiz. See the way he handles the ball. Got it flipping around, flipped it out in front to get a past the defender, got to it and knocked it out of the air and just missed it. Hopefully we'll get a replay of that when we get a whistle. That was an outstanding play by Jonathan Ruiz of the United States. More pressure by the U.S. Back to the point they'll go. In behind, they were trying to get it to Hauser, just came off the bench rather. Ruiz is back out there. That big line, Ruiz, Hauser, Schlegel for the United States. Back to the point, shot right on goal. Redis made the save, ball is still loose. States have it. Liebers doesn't shoot it, gets it down to Schlegel. Schlegel with a shot, that's right on goal. Redis makes the save and holds on. Here is that play by Ruiz. Look at this little flip, bounce it, bat it. Oh, that takes some great hand-eye coordination and just missed. Dribbled it like a basketball with his stick on that second one. There's Schlegel's shot, stopped by Veredis. Liebers down into the corner, goes in behind the goal. Hauser trying to get out in front, taken away by Greece. Pass through the middle, that's intercepted. U.S. have it. They'll flip it over to an open wing. Ruiz trying to get onto it. Greece comes up with it, but they turn it over at the blue line, held in. Just momentarily by Matt Kiesel. Now Greece will bring it out, throw it in front. Again, the U.S. intercepted. Hauser tried to get it to Cody Black. A little trouble handling it. He'll go down and chase it into the corner. Greece come away. Far side, mishandle over there. Now they'll get it just out over the red line. Game tipping in favor of the U.S. right now. Here they come again. Shot by Gregory. Veredis makes the save. The right arm. The left arm. That was one of them. Either way, he stopped it. Here's Gregory. Gains his own. Wilson couldn't get it in front for the U.S. Almost picked off over there by Hildreth. Now running onto it is Kuzmarski. Kuzmarski with his shot. That's tipped over the top of the goal. Kuzmarski's on it in the corner for Greece. Out in front. They score! Nicholas Pitsakoulis. And just as the game was beginning to move in the USA's favor, they led 2-1 and had the Greeks on their heels. Greece comes back with a goal and ties it up. Kuzmarski did a lot of the work on this, went down to get it. He's looking, spots Pitsakoulis, and Pitsakoulis fires it home. We're knotted at 2. And the United States finishing first in their division. Greece, the 4th place finisher in the other. A pool divided into 2 divisions, A1 and A2, 5 teams each.
Čas 22:58. Gól Řecka, střel hráč číslo 11, Nikolas Pitsikoulis, přihrával hráč číslo 71.
US come back in, pass right to the referee. He had to jump out of the way. He was open to the front of the goal. Pitrinus doesn't get it out. Shot, whistled wide of the goal, then batted in behind. Dougherty had a great chance. Got a lot on that shot, just off the target. Dougherty again throws it out in front. Petito with his shot. That went off Pitrinus. And in behind the goal, Adamo will settle it down for Greece. Off the boards, just beyond the reach of Mario Argueras, so a flooring call against the United States. Petito out in front, backhand, and to the Greeks it goes. So the United States are taking a 2-1 lead into this period and control the play through most of this second period, but Greece has tied it up. Push into the boards. Players gone down hard for the United States. Referee coming over quickly. 1 to check on the player, make sure he doesn't, 2 to make sure he doesn't jump up and go after the Greek player. He doesn't. All good, but we're going to discuss whether or not there's a penalty. Referees shaking their heads. Wow. Let's take another look. No penalty on this play. Jordan Senecal went crashing into the boards. Face off will be outside the Greek blue line. Cleared down the floor. Back to get it. Rick Zimic. Warella. Warella to the blue line. Stick handled it over, so they've got the zone. He'll clear it in. Adamo is there. Ball comes into the corner. Beginnis looking for it. Thrown through the crease out the other side. Michael Pardubice. Pardubice for Greece. 9.5 gone, second period. 2-2 tie. Pardubice swinging away, trying to get in front. Knocked off his stick. Ruiz has it over on the far side. Ruiz lifts it down the floor. Back first was Michael Hinios for Greece. U.S. are changing. Looking in front for Michael Pardubice. He made a run straight up through center, right to the front of the goal. It was tipped just wide. Fake shot by Galakis. Watch by Hauser to the front of the goal. Cleared. Hauser's got it for the U.S. Away they'll come. Schlegel. Schlegel stops up. Threw it in front for Hauser. That just failed to connect. Ruiz has it on this side behind the goal for Hauser. He's got Beginnis all over him. Hauser takes it over into the corner. Beginnis being very physical with Hauser. The U.S. still have it though. Ruiz out in front. Again, it's clipped or flipped into the corner by Greece. They'll get it and take their time as the U.S. will change. And he goes back to Galakis. Up ahead, Pardubice. Off the boards, taken by Greece. A shot, save made by Rethage. Maybe his best of the game. Back come the U.S. Knocked off the ball was DeFazio. Now it opens up a little bit. We go back and forth. Pitsakoulis will clear it in. Rethage. Up ahead, the U.S. get it out over the blue line and over center. Trying to get in there was Wilson. Pitsakoulis for Greece. Kuzmarski. Kuzmarski. Tried to get it over on the near side to Carboneros. That was broken up. Greece, that pass off the mark down the floor will come back down into the USA end, so into the Greeks end. Pass from Pitsakoulis, looking for Michael Pardubice, diving, and they come close. Rethage with a good save. Right from the face-off, they score! Matt Kiesel cleanly won face-off. Right to Kiesel. He was the trigger man at the side of the circle. Doherty wins the face-off. Right to Kiesel. One-timer, back of the goal. The United States back on top. 11:46 gone. Second period. Red is barely time to get set as the face-off is being taken. U.S. back on top now, 3-2. The USA chant goes up out in front. Greece almost respond. Mario Aguirre and Rithage has to come up with a big save. Ball comes out to him. Got away a pretty good tip. Rithage just gets over to cover it.
Goal the USA, scored by player number 23, Matt Gissel, assisted by number 3, Jim Dante. Match score 3-2.
3:04 left to go second period. U.S. win the faceoff, clear it down the floor over on the far side, trying to track it down as Senecal is back out there after being shaken up earlier. Greece unable to get it out over center. Ball goes up in the air, knocked down. Here's Aguirre. Aguirre in over the blue line. Aguirre waiting for a trailer, looking for some help. Tipped away from Kletronis and the States. Get it out. Greece changing. Galakis. Here's Galakis with a bit of room. Passes it off. Pass was not right on the mark. Aguirre had to gather it. Back at the point shot. Deflected right to the side. Nets come off. A chance for Kletronis as that ball came off the initial shot and set right there. There was a little bit of room to the left of Rithage. There's the shot. It rattles around. Greek player couldn't get a stick on it. And Rithage does a great job to get over, and then the U.S. knocked the net off. .2:15, time remaining in the second. Got a good one going to start off quarterfinal Thursday here in Pardubice. First of 4 quarterfinal games we'll have for you. Cleared in by the U.S. Out at center, running onto it. Michael Pardubice. Pardubice forced wide, comes in front, went right through the crease to the other side and cleared out. Pineos played it up for Greece. Went by everybody down to Rithage. He'll leave it there for DeFazio. Steve Gregory. Minute and a half to go in the period. That hit the score clock above center. Faceoff is going to come back down into the USA end. U.S. control it from the faceoff. Up at center. Knocked down by Galakis. Shot came in off the boards. Again controlled by the U.S. Matt Caron. Up at center. Off the boards. They get it to Ruiz. He's poke checked. Schlegel. Or Hauser, that is. Put it over the top of the goal and up and out of play. The faceoff's going to come outside the blue line. Hauser from a very sharp angle, but steps out and a little bit of room. Just missed it. Quick hands of Bobby Hauser. Shot from Hauser again. Paredes made the save, and Greece clears it into the U.S. bench. 43 seconds to go in the period. Just a 1-goal lead for the United States. Carter forced back into his own end. Up here to Karan. Back to his defense partner. Hauser weaving his way in to the blue line. No further. They'll get it in. Tried to feed it in front for Schlegel. Karan keeps it in. That rang off the goalpost. Ruiz came close to making it 4-2 with just about 4 seconds to go in the period. Hit that left goalpost and stayed out. Take a look at it here. Here's Ruiz on the turnover. Turns, left post, and out. There it is. So, just a 1-goal lead for the United States. Greece hanging tough as we head to the third period, this quarterfinal game. We'll be back with the third period in a few minutes. Make sure you come back and join us.
Tady jsou šatní střinky, tady je řada hokej, naši klubů a i mě natáhne. Maserská místnost, zde jsou vaše vzkazy, které píšete našim reprezentantům, píšete dále. Tady máme regenerační místnost, bazén, ubytovka, studená voda a pojďme, jdeme do té hlavní šatny. Tady je to celé zázemí. Šatna našich reprezentantů a já si dám svoje místo. Tomáš Vrobel, Saša, Telzer, Koudy do obrané hru, Kručák s tím budu rád. A tady jsem já. Tady bude teďka Pavel Špef. Co to je? Tohle to? Co vole? Faninky? Sorry jako? Co to je? Já jsem fejfil, ty vole. Kolik jsi šerifu? Kdo se staví? Víš? Chcete i mě podpořit na čtvrtfinále od 19 hodin. Vraťme zlato domů.
Shots on goal after 2 periods of play, 23-13 in favor of the United States. They lead this game by a score of 3-2. Greece opened the scoring in the first period. Michael Pardubice United States came back with a couple of goals to take the lead 2-1 after one. Teams exchanged goals in the second period, so we sit now at 3-2. Greece within striking range. Again, the States finished first in their division. Greece finished fourth in theirs. That's the crossover. And we know Greece has a good team. They took Canada to overtime in the opening game a week ago, last Thursday, day one of this championship. Canada eventually won it in the shootout, but Greece has played them tough. They came back with probably not a couple of great efforts in their next two games, but they are ready for this one. Slovakia, Portugal up next, 4 o'clock local time here in the Czech Republic. A second, I want to thank the host committee for this championship. Presented me with a beautiful Czech hockey jersey last night. I thank them for that. Wear that one with pride, and as a memory of a visit to the Czech Republic for these championships. It's cleared down the floor and waved off the flooring. Karan battling down the corner. He went down, got it up along the boards, and the USA come away. Petito, actually that's Black, Cody Black, number 10. In behind the goal, Wilson, Gregory. Black heads off. Ruiz coming off the bench. Pass came to him, and he had his pocket picked by Romano. Hauser. Got Schlegel with him. Try to feed it back to Schlegel. Crease violation called against the United States. Hauser trying to pass it back to Schlegel. The ball was off the mark. Net came off, or sorry, it was a crease violation against the United States. So the face-off outside the blue line. Schlegel against Galakis, goes in behind the goal. Pardubice, that's Hinios rather, 77. Now to Pardubice, 27. Oh, nice little chip pass. Pardubice across the floor. McGinnis working out in front, gets a shot away, it goes over the top of the goal. Verthage calmly bats it into the corner. Touch first by Greece, so play continues. Pagenis back at center. Down into the corner. Pardubice. Joshua Pardubice. Back at the blue line, Galakis with a shot. Didn't get through to Verthage. States will relieve the pressure, just clear it down the floor. Nicely done to avoid the flooring. They'll get in their line change. Up ahead for Pardubice. Ball is offside as Pardubice got in ahead of the play. Alvo will bring it in. For Greece, shot, save made by Verthage. Greeks can't hold it in. Racing onto it is Senecal, coming out as Vredes. Vredes put it right onto the stick of Josh Merchant. Vredes had to hustle back to make the save. Now the States go to work down low. Warella. Kept in. Liebers. here in the near side of Racefort. You saw Senegal's speed a moment ago, one of the fastest players in the tournament. Ball still along the boards. Finally, Greece come away. Kuzmarski drops it back to Pizzakoulis. It came off the end boards, and awkwardly playing it was Jonathan Rithage, but he's able to cover it up. There's the shot. Goes off the end boards. And Rithage maybe a little fortunate to hold that out, that it didn't bounce off of him. Ball bouncing around at the blue line, taken by the U.S. Petito will clear it in. Back there's Pinios for Greece. Pinios getting away. Carboneras at center, made the pass up ahead, in over the blue line, offside. Agreris in a little bit early. It's over 3.5 gone here in the third. Still just a 1-goal lead for the United States. Referees have a difference of opinion as to where the face-off should be. They agree to do it right at center. Carter quickly across, up ahead, they break in Doherty. He was looking for Sullivan, pass was off the mark. Sullivan, Doherty. Towards the front of the goal. Nobody can find it, Sullivan does. Nobody was sure where the ball was there for a couple of seconds. Sullivan found it, turned, got away a pretty good shot. Greece will change. States will bring it up. Fired in over the top of the goal by Matt Caron. Steve Gregory working around behind the goal. Gregory, watched by Galakis. Comes back to Gregory. Tried to play it off the boards. Galakis couldn't find it, and the States will keep it in. Gregory, shot off a leg, nothing getting through. Vigenis has it. Vigenis down the right side, fed it in front. That's picked off. Back comes the U.S. Wilson, he'll dump it in. Down there first is Gregory. Gregory. Back at the point, wrist shot, blocked up high by Vigenis, and Vigenis forces the ball out over center. So now the U.S. will have to gain the attacking zone again. They do. Wilson. That was blocked by Hinios. Wilson has it again down into the corner. In behind the goal, Kiesel. He's got the go-ahead goal for the U.S. Neat little back pass between the feet. Up ahead. Kuzmarski. Went off a U.S. player's stick down the floor. Adamo back to get it. Picked off at the blue line by Hauser. Ruiz turns, fires it in off a stick. But from outside the blue line, so that's right where the face-off will stay. There's Anis Varetis, Nicholas Safaris. Their team just within one. Here's that play where Varetis came out to clear it away, but he put it right onto the stick of Josh Merchant of the U.S. to scramble back in to make the save. Safaris. Adamo up the left side. He'll bring it in over the blue line. Kuzmarski back to Adamo watched by Ruiz, down to Kuzmarski. Safaris with room, a shot, Rithage way outside the crease, cutting down the angle, makes the save. Kept in by Greece. Shot. Scores! Adamo. Didn't get a lot on that, but the bouncing ball fooled Jonathan Rethage. Greece has tied it up. You watch Rethage with an odd reaction here as the ball comes in. Didn't really see it at all. And a shot that was not a particularly hard one bounces past the U.S. goalkeeper. It just got real interesting here at Tip Sport. Greece and the USA tied. Actually, it was number 19, not 79. Michael Pineos back in the U.S. Shot saved by Veretis. Cacavelos and Rompatinos pick up the assists on the Pineos goal. Stolen away by Pardubice off the face-off. To the front of the goal and went off a couple of feet to the other side. Michael Pardubice battling down in the corner. Joshua Pardubice trying to work it out in front. Joshua Pardubice. Back to the USA player. Down into the corner. Michael Pardubice. Back out in front. Tried to feed Joshua Pardubice. Just missed. He's got it again. Circling the goal. Jams it to the side of the goal. Rethage covers up. Joshua Pardubice, there's the little wraparound play. Rethage pad up against the post, and then, pretty good crack to the back of the head from Senecal to Michael Pineos. Andrew Hildreth, USA captain. Liebers are around the boards. Petito will take it out for the U.S. He's knocked down. Alvo. Kuzmarski, shot save made by Rethage, and the ball goes out of play up into the mesh. Greece pressuring the Americans right now. Kuzmarski, hard shot. U.S. win the faceoff down in the corner. They'll ring it around the board. Zimic. Liebers. Up to Doherty. Sullivan right down to Veretis. He'll hold on to it. Now we are past the halfway mark in this one. .7:41 gone, third period, quarterfinal. Win and move on, lose. Your medal hopes are over. The U.S. silver medalists 2 years ago in Zug, they wanted to improve on that. Now they're in trouble here against the Greeks. Game is tied. 7 minutes to go. Big slap shot, that just missed. And it's the Greeks who are applying the pressure. We've got it again. Katronis. Rampatinas. In wide of the goal. Into the corner. On it first was Zimic. Over to Liebers. Liebers will settle it down for the U.S. into the middle of the floor. Back on this side, Zimic. Slow build up here by the U.S. Corey Wilson. Wilson. He's got it in the corner. Wilson. Taken away by Pinios. States get it back. Wilson in the corner. Wilson around it. Gregory flipped it out in front. Comes back to Gregory. His shot. Stopped by Veredis. Morella. Or Black, that is, number 10. Got it to Gregory. And to Black. Gregory. Doesn't shoot. Up top. Thinking about it was Carter. Put it in wide of the goal. Rompatinos has it here on this side. Off the glass. Not out. States keep it in. Gregory. Shot, save made. Wilson was set up on the right side. Redis with the save. Wilson back at the point. Shot just wide of the target. Redis may have got the tip of his glove on it. Again back at the point. Carter shot over the top of the goal this time. Now it's the U.S. turn to apply the pressure to Greece. Gregory back at the point. Carter. Karan. That was blocked. Greece cleared down the floor right onto goalkeeper Rathage, so no flooring. He tried to play it up the floor. That hit Nick Carter, and Greece will hold it in. Greece in close, and the shot from Alvo goes up into the mesh. Under 5 to play. See Alvo getting loose. Get away a good shot. No frustration. Missed the target. The ball went out of play. That'll bring the face-off outside the blue line. Ball comes here to the near side. On it first is Schlegel. Only gets it as far as the Greek blue line. Greece plays it up ahead. U.S. is onside. They're in over the blue line. They'll set up. Ruiz with a shot. Blocked. There's Pitsakoulis, but Greece doesn't get it out. Kept in. Hildreth. Hauser in front. Ball goes to the corner. Bobby Hauser's on it. Down into the corner again. He goes to Ruiz. Back to Hauser along the wall. Hauser. It's a little bit of space back towards the blue line. Doesn't shoot it. Hauser still with it. Comes this side. DeFazio's shot goes in wide of the goal. U.S. pressing. That one off the outside of the mesh. Hauser with it on the right side. Bobby Hauser having to look around. Drop pass. It was a bad one. Nowhere near Hildreth. He's got to retreat all the way back in his own end. Gets it up ahead to Hauser. Flips it in. Safaris clears it only to the blue line. Hauser all over the ball. The shot comes in over the top of the goal. Redis missed it. Thought he had it for a second. Another shot off a leg, up and out of play as we go back and forth. First the Greeks, then the United States having their chances. Steve Gregory. Shot, save made by Veredis.
Czechska si vyžádal oddechový čas. Time out for Team Greece.
Team Greece has called a timeout. The United States have been pressing that last shift. So Greece has called a timeout. They'll try and settle things down. We're into the waning minutes of this third period. All right, there you see Team Greece talking about what they need to do. The United States still huddled over at their bench. Timeout has ended. Ball goes in behind the goal, into the corner. To the boards they go. U.S. behind the goal. Senecal plays it up around the side. Greece can't get it out. It was held in by Liebers. Senecal had a great game. Senegal with a shot that goes out of play. It was deflected off one of the Greek players, so the face-off will stay right there. Adamo for Greece to the blue line and out. Knocked down by Liebers. States bring it in. That'll be offside as the ball came out over the center red line a moment ago. Morella asking for an explanation of the offside. The ball came out over center, so they have to regain the blue line in the traditional way. Hopped over the stick of Carter. He's got to go back to get it. Time winding down. Under 3 to go in regulation. Tied. Greece and the United States. Greece trying to pull off the upset. Doherty got it in front. U.S. are on it. Back at the blue line. Shot caught off the stick of Karan. Veredis reaches out with the left hand. Again, the United States, silver medalists from the last World Championships, losing in overtime to Slovakia. They finished first in their division, so they get fourth place team from the other A pool division. That's Greece, and not much to choose between these two teams in this game. Swing and a miss by Cody Black as the ball bounced. Carter with his shot. It's changed direction into the corner. U.S. on it again. It's been all U.S. in the last 2 minutes. Ball goes in wide. Redis has it. Minute 56 to go. Greece hanging on right now. It comes out over the red line. So again, the States will have to regain the attacking zone, but they lose it. Klitrinas. Merthage has got it. DeFazio for the U.S. Off the boards. Battle for it back there. Greece has it. Shot comes in. Stopped in front. Greece keep it in. That shot went wide by Carboneros. The United States poke checked at the blue line. Gregory will follow up on it. Gregory up through the middle. He stopped but got it in. That's offside if the U.S. touch it. Delayed offside being indicated. So Gregory's got to clear the zone. Hinios directing traffic. Michael Barbas off the boards, too far for Joshua Barbas. Liebers will play it across to Zimic, and the States now will dump it in. They're onside. We're under a minute to go in the third period. Greece with it. States. USA chant goes up. Hauser. Back to Liebers. Liebers one-timer. Redis just got a piece of it with the glove, and it was tipped over the top. Barbas lost his balance, but Greece move it up ahead. 2-on-1 shaping up here. Pass across by Vagenis. Shot. Huge save by Merthage as he robs Pinios in front. Under 10 seconds to go. Vigenis. They're yelling at him to shoot. Time running out. Back at the point. Alvo with a shot. Deflects wide. We're going to finish regulation. We are going to overtime. What a chance for Greece. Here's that 2-on-1 for Vigenis. Pinios. That with about 11 seconds to go in the game. So unlike during the preliminary rounds where we went directly to a shootout, we're going to play 10 minutes. Sudden death or sudden victory if you prefer that. A brief 3-minute intermission for these teams. Here's Jonathan Merthage. What a save he made. Michael Pinius had the game on his stick, all alone in front of Merthage. Set up by Chris Vigenis, and Merthage with a huge save. Jonas Ferretis heading back into the goal for Greece. So can the fourth place Greek national team upset the United States here in the quarterfinals? Or will the United States squeak by and get into the semis? Great drama here at Tipsport. And this is just the first of 4 quarterfinals. Slovakia, the defending 2-time gold medalists. They won it in St. John's, Newfoundland, Canada in 2013. Won it in Zug, 2015. They will take on Portugal in the quarterfinals at 4 o'clock local time right after this game. Just 2:40 here now in the Czech Republic. Teams are ready. They're anxious to get going, but they've got to wait for the intermission clock to run down. It's a 3-minute intermission. Still 34 seconds to go on that intermission clock. You can see the teams are anxious. Players pacing around. Nerves have to be at a razor's edge right now. Here we go. Overtime. 5-on-5. First goal wins. USA moving in from Pardubice. Greece will clear it into the corner. Kuzmarski racing onto it. Kuzmarski's got it for Greece, threw it through the crease. Pitsakoulis back at the blue line. Pitsakoulis from Pardubice. His shot goes in wide. Kuzmarski in there first. Taken away. Hauser for the US. Actually, that was number 92. Carter played it up ahead. Joshua Barbas breaking in, trying to cut inside, cut off by DeFazio. DeFazio up at the blue line. Wilson will dump it in. They're saying he did not get it up over the center red line before dumping it in, so the faceoff will come back into the U.S. end. Down at the end of the broadcast area up here where we're doing the game from, ISBH President George Gortzos is watching with great interest. U.S. player Sullivan get waved out. Ruiz will come in to take the face-off. States control it behind their goal. Hildreth up ahead. Wilson cuts to the middle. In over the blue line, shot. Save made by Vredes. U.S. into forecheck. Wilson. U.S. come up with it. Back at the blue line. DeFazio put it towards goal, hoping for a deflection. Vigenis will pick it up on the other side, take it back behind his goal. Minute and a half gone in the overtime. Both teams changing. Up in the middle, Michael Pineos almost won the game with 10 seconds to go. To Vigenis. Vigenis to the blue line and over. Vigenis down the left side, stops up in the corner. Vigenis. Adamo in the middle. Can't turn. In the corner, down below the goal line. Fed it out in front off of Pardubice. Gregory. Adamo's on him. Adamo with a good poke check. Ball goes to the boards. Adamo and Gregory go in there. Hauser comes in to help out. He's got it. Hauser in around behind the goal. Bobby Hauser. Back at the point. Zimic shot. Knocked down by Pineos. Ruiz is on it. Pineos and Ruiz battling along the boards. Ruiz has it. Can't get a shot. Grease out towards center. Knocked down there. Played back in by Zimic. Hauser has it in the corner. Bobby Hauser turning along the boards. Comes here to the near side. Schlegel. Schlegel holding it. He'll throw it back down deep again. Hauser chopped it along the boards. States were changing. Grease able to bring it out. Vigenis. He'll clear it in. He's going to head to the bench. Don't want to get caught with tired legs out there in overtime. So both teams complete their change. Caron forced back. Here to Hildreth. Up ahead. Played in. States get there first. U.S. in on the forecheck. They come up with it. Chance in front. Save is made. Ball is loose. Redis covers it up. Josh Merchant with a great opportunity to end it for the U.S. Redis made the save, and then his teammates made sure the ball was tucked under him. Here you see it's loose for just a second. Rampadinas making sure that the ball goes under the pad of his goalkeeper, and the play stops right there. There's a backhand over the top of the goal, batted away. Had it set, a great job to hold it in, at least momentarily, by Caron, but now Grease will bring it out. Caron took that away. Gets it to Warella. Senecal. He's got one of the 3 U.S. goals. Ball goes in to the side of the goal. Merchant trying to get it out in front. Ball bouncing, cleared by Grease. Alvo. Shot right in on goal, cleared away by Verthage. Caron, teammates telling him, you got lots of time. Gregory. Gregory to center, over on the right side, racing onto it was Wilson, taken away by Grease. They'll back it up. Pineos behind his goal. Up to Robert Pardubice. Pineos. Adamo. He'll try it here on the near side. Joshua Pardubice. To center, no further. Gave it away at center. The States have it. Long shot wide of the goal. Rebound corralled by Pineos. He'll leave it in the corner. Into the middle. Breakaway pass. Pardubice. Kuzmarski scores! Kevin Kuzmarski scores in overtime to upset the United States. Robert Barbas, number 53, who has been used very sparingly in this game, was the recipient. You see it here of that pass. Leaves it for Kuzmarski, goes to the backhand, just inside the goalpost, beyond the outstretched arm of Jonathan Rithage. And the celebration for the Greeks is on. The United States, silver medalist 2 years ago, out in the quarterfinals.
Time 50-13. Goal Greece, scored by player number 71, Kevin Kuzmarski, assisted by player number 27, Michael Barbas.
The joy of victory, the agony of defeat.
Greece 3-4 after overtime.
Huge upset to start things off here today. Kevin Kuzmarski, the hero for Greece. They will move on to the semifinals tomorrow. The United States, who came into this tournament wanting to go one better than their silver medal 2 years ago, are out. What a way to start things off. We've got 3 more quarterfinal games coming up. Will there be more upsets? Will the favorites move on? Well, you're going to have to stay tuned to find out. Up next, 4 o'clock local time. Hour and 10 minutes from now, Slovakia, the defending champions, will take on Portugal. 7 o'clock tonight, Czech Republic, the home team, against India. And then final game tonight, Canada against Switzerland. Congratulations to Greece. They move on. We will be back at, they went up and checked the replay. I'm not quite sure. I guess they were looking maybe for an offside. I'm not sure. Offside, they were perhaps looking at. Didn't realize they were checking the replay. It looked like a clear goal, no question about it. It was just confirmed. Boy, wouldn't that have been something if the referee had come out and called it off? Would have fooled everyone. Didn't happen. All right, we'll be back at 4 o'clock. Slovakia, Portugal. Here's the winning goal once again. Yep, not sure what they were looking at. The only thing I can think of was perhaps offside at the blue line. All right, we are going to step aside now. We'll be back at 4 o'clock. Slovakia against Portugal. Thanks so much for watching. My name is George Scott. These are the 2017 ISBHF World Ball Hockey Championships from Pardubice in the Czech Republic.
Ladies and gentlemen, now we announce the best player of the game. Ceny předává pan Tomáš Březina. Plays are awarded by Tomáš Březina. Nejlepší hráč utkání Spojených států amerických. The best player of team USA is player number 94, Jordan Senegal. Nejlepší hráč z týmu Řecka, the best player of team Greece, is number 77, Michael Hinios. Dámy a pánové, nyní si poslechneme hymnu vítězného týmu Řecka. Ladies and gentlemen, now national anthem Greece. dalších utkáních turnaje. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your support. We are looking forward to see you again.